So people still make claims that OSHA says that radial arm saws are outlawed in the U.S., that you can't sell them in the U.S., that you can't buy them, and they're bad and they're dangerous. And if you actually go to the OSHA website, it doesn't say they're banned or outlawed. It actually just gives you the safety features. And the safety features include 3 things. 1, the machine has to have a retractable guard of some kind. And this is a guard that lifts up over your material and automatically falls down. Now, these older machines, this 1958 DeWalt, did not come with a guard because they weren't required in 1958. So in order to make this OSHA compliant, I have to add a guard. Now, I can fabricate my own if I want, or you can buy one like this that has multiple links and it's sizable to various sizes of radial arm saws. This is the 9-inch diameter blade DeWalt. So I was able to make it work with this number of links. I think the other requirement of this is it needs to have this top shroud, and some older radial arm saws don't have the top shroud, or they've gone missing and they're just an exposed blade. So the blade needs to be covered and the blade needs to have a automatically returning guard of some kind. Now the leaf guard here is an older style. They are making a more solid version of this that comes up and down on newer machines these days, but the leaf guard is still considered a safety device that reminds you, keep your fingers out of the blade. You're coming too close to the blade. The machine also has to have a spirator, an automatic return, and that's so when you pull this, it automatically returns to its position. That is required safety. Again, this machine did not come with one. So I had to get this aftermarket unit. And you can see this aftermarket unit is readily available. Catalog number 35026. DeWalt automatic return device. And I got this just a couple years ago. So they are available to add to your machine. And the third major component is that in order to be safe, your saw should not extend past the end of your table. Most of the tables that were made when they were originally made, including this one, the table is much too small. And if you just build yourself a table that fits on top of the metal table, you are potentially having an unsafe machine. So you need to build a larger table and extend it out so that the blade cannot extend past the end of the table. And that prevents the blade from being exposed past the table and presenting another point of contact with the blade. Those are really the 3 primary things that OSHA is saying you have to have on your radial arm saw. So if you have an older model that doesn't have any of those features, if it doesn't have the spring return, if it doesn't have the guard, if it doesn't have the top shroud, if its table is too small, you just need to fix those things. And now you are OSHA compliant with your radial arm saw. It's not inherently an unsafe machine any more unsafe than the table saw or the bandsaw or any of the large major power tools. You just need to know how to use it. You need to have your safety features in place, and you need to practice safe woodworking practices. Keep those thumbs out of the path of the radial arm saw.